So hey there, welcome back to the Do It Right Tech channel where I take you through everything tech, and in today's video I'm excited to be taking you through everything edge lighting. Not just edge lighting, but edge lighting plus and some routines that can be done with the edge lighting. Today's video I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the keywords the right way. For edge lighting, we've got different types and styles of keywords, and then for the regular edge lighting, same. We're going to be looking at some routines also that we can make to make use of the edge lighting. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the video. But don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. So let's go. First and foremost, two things I'm going to be explaining. The edge lighting. Edge lighting basically is a notification style that allows lights to go around the edges in the regular one in the phone normally. And then when it comes to the Good Lock, which is an application that allows major customizations across your entire phone, the edge lighting plus that exists in there allow customization of edge lighting, not just around the rings or around the phone, but even across the entire screen of the phone. Now, to make this make more sense, let's dive right into the video. For the Good Lock, I've got a playlist up here where you can go and see everything about Good Lock, where to download it, how to install it, and also many models that exist in between it. So yeah, to begin, on the phone, there exists edge lighting, and often this is how it looks like. We can see that light across the edges of the phone. So let's dive into regular edge lighting and everything about it. So to get to the edge lighting effect, you're going to scroll down and go into settings. Once you're here, you're going to go into notifications. Whether brief or detailed, you still get under here edge lighting. So you're going to tap on this and you get to select different edge lighting styles. So let's say this is a basic one with a ring around it. You can select that with different colors around it. You can select this one that comes with a bit of heart shapes around. That's possible. Here we have others like this. We've got to like this. We've got types like this also. And then we've got the spotlight version also like this. So there are several types here. Now for each one of them, we also get to customize the color or set it to auto. Now if you set it to auto, you cannot do some further customizations on this same side. So for further customizations like we're going to be doing, I'm going to be keeping this on orange. Then in advance, you get to control how short or long the notification is going to stay. Also how transparent or opaque it's going to be. So setting it to low transparency and then a mid length, we just hit OK. But note that it's on whatever you've selected. If you select one type, the advanced configuration is going to affect that type. So for instance, if I select this very one, the advanced configuration is going to be about that. We're looking at whether it's narrow or wide, this line around it, and then the length of that, and also the transparency. So keeping it this way is the best for this example. So I'm going to hit on done. Now, once this has been done, under here, we've got another feature, which is edge lighting effect color by keywords. This is the reason I'm saying that you want to keep this color in a particular color, so that if you keep it at orange, then you're able to manipulate the others for different colors. So here we're going to hit done and then come here into the lighting effect color by keywords. Once in here, as you can see, it says brighten up the notification with colors when the title matches names or words that matter to you. The title has to be the exact match. Now, this is very important because depending on some of the settings you've done in some of your applications, it would affect this. Now, to demonstrate, remember that we've set the edge lighting to orange. So if I receive a notification like this, okay, it's going to be orange. And this is coming from anywhere at the moment. Now, note that for notifications, they often don't come with the app name. So you don't need to use the app name for this, except in some cases. And I'm going to be showing you those cases. So right now, when I come here, I need to put in the contact I know I'm going to be receiving the message from. Very importantly, and it's case sensitive. So whatever you put here should match exactly the contact in your contact. So right now I'm going to put the name here. Ensure that the spelling of the name matches exactly what you're putting there, the spaces and everything. So my advice is you copy the name of the contact from inside the contact list that you want to get a special one for over there. Okay, you hit on plus and then you can change the color. Note that we have it in orange. So right now we've put a particular contact name that matches exactly the contact name in WhatsApp, because when you receive a message on WhatsApp, it comes with the name of the contact, not the name WhatsApp. So this is what we're going to look at right now. With that setup, note that when it comes from that exact name put there, immediately it's blue. So the name on the chat that is coming through is exactly what you need to put there. The name must match the notification coming in. For another example, we're going to set another keyword. So there we have another name, and I'm going to be setting another color for it. somewhere turquoise. Okay, and then done. And then now, when we receive a message from that contact, so we see there a different color for different people. So for different individuals in chats that have a certain name popping up, you want to put that very name up there. Okay, so if I swipe down now, you see the title of the notification is the name right there. So exactly how you want to be setting up your keywords. If you didn't know this, I'm glad I'm able to show you. Let's move on. So let's look at some cases where the name of the application can be used. When I'm in settings in WhatsApp and I go to privacy, scroll down till I get to app lock, and I turn this on, turn biometrics on, lock it up, and say maybe immediately or whichever. And then I turn this feature on, which is show content in notification. When this is turned on to show notifications, they're going to look like this. But when they're turned off, it's going to show exactly just WhatsApp. So if you set your WhatsApp or a certain notification to not show the content of the notification, then this is exactly what you need to do. You need to use the name of the application as the trigger and not necessarily the name of the contact. Okay, so let's look at something here. Currently, I have this turned off, so notifications are showing like this. So now, if I receive a message from the same people with the same numbers, it's just going to show like that. But if I come inside here, keywords, and I use the keyword WhatsApp, and I set it to pink. So now with that fixed, now WhatsApp messages would come with this color. So there it is. You can set different keywords based on how you have set up your phone. So still inside here, you can see here we have show brief pop-up even while phone is off. If you want to turn this feature on, then you need to come out here and ensure that you also have this turned on, depending on the keywords that you've used. Because if you show the content of the notifications on the lock screen, that is going to affect the type of edge lighting you get. So take note of that. If you didn't know this, I'm glad you know it now. Let's go to the next. So next, we're going to be looking at the Edge Lighting Plus inside GoodLock. If you don't know what GoodLock is, or if you don't have the GoodLock installed, check the top right corner here. I have a cut where I show you everything about the GoodLock. It's a whole playlist on everything I have made about GoodLock, and we're going to be updating and doing more. So let's move on. Now, you go into the GoodLock application and there are several models here. You want to install all of them, as most of them are quite helpful. So inside here, we can come down to Edge Lighting Plus. If Edge Lighting Plus is turned off, then all the edge lighting effects that we looked at previously would be working exactly like that. Once you turn this on, you've changed it completely, because in here, you get to tap on this and you have several effects that you can do. We've got hearts like this popping up. We've got popcorn effects like that, snowflakes like that, water droplets like that, warning popping on the screen like that, clouds, stars twinkling, something like this, and even petals moving around. Then we've got your own customization where you can hit on plus, select any of these images or stickers, or come inside your photos, select from your gallery any image that you want to use, or stickers that you have produced yourself. Also, you can make use of all of those. Once you've done those, you can select. So once you've selected a type, for example, here we're selecting the popcorn. It's going to be popping like this. We can come here and change the color of the popcorn if we want to that or to that or to that, whichever color we want, or we set it to auto. And auto would mean that the color of the application you're getting the notification from is going to affect the color of the popcorn, or you could select different colors. Either than that, we toggle this off and then we can come here. Inside advanced, we're able to change the type. Even though we've selected a particular type, we can change what the effects would actually be. So even though it's a popcorn, we can make the popcorn be falling like snowflakes. We can make the popcorn rain. We can make the popcorn move like clouds, and we can make the popcorn twinkle like stars. So this is just an extra feature, or we can keep it as popcorn, yeah. And while that has been done, we can also come here and manipulate the size of the popcorn, how long the popcorn stays on the screen, how much or few they are, and then the rotation, if we want any rotation in the popcorn whilst it flies around. Once we're done with all this, we can hit on done. Currently, we have set a style. Now, when we come here, we can toggle this very feature on. You're going to show application icon instead of the custom style image. So we've selected popcorn, but now when we select this very option, every time we get a notification from an application, instead of the popcorn to show, we're going to have it show the application itself. And I'm going to demonstrate. So now we're seeing WhatsApp rather pop. Okay, that's because we toggled that very feature on. If we received a message from Instagram, Instagram was going to pop. So now let's come to keywords. The keywords inside here is a step extra. Take note of previously what I said about keywords in regular ones. It applies here. If we come inside here and we set keywords for WhatsApp, for example, we're saying WhatsApp, not the name of the application, but the name of the notification pop-up. Case sensitive also, so WhatsApp. We can hit plus and then change the effect that has to do with it. So I'm saying when it's WhatsApp, I want rain, blood, let's say green rain. Let's change it to green rain. So when it's WhatsApp, I want green rain to fall. So that's what I'm setting in this case. And then I can hit done. Once I've done this, whenever I receive a message that has the name as WhatsApp, this is what is going to happen. So let's look at an example. So we can see it fall. Again, note that because we've toggled this on, that's why we're seeing that effect. With this toggled off where the application is not the customized image falling, now because it's just WhatsApp, we can see the rain fall this way. Note that the original one we selected was popcorn. So if we received another message and it wasn't the name WhatsApp, something else is going to show. Let's see. So receive another notification and then rather we see the popcorn popping. So depending on the keyword you use, which is the title of the notification, you receive different notifications. But wait, it gets more fun. Now inside WhatsApp, I'm going to be turning off this whole feature of not showing the notifications so that notifications would actually start reading whatever is on it, the name of the contact and the details of the conversation. With this set this way, let's look at how things change. So now back inside Edge Lighting and inside keywords, the titles now can be based on the names of the people. So again, if I do this very name, I can set snowflakes. So now when I receive a message from that very contact, we're going to see the snowflakes. Let's look at it. So now we see the snowflakes falling from that very contact. We get it. Now let's go to the next feature. So the first one we just looked at is the notification title. Now let's look at the content of the text. Now we can tap on content and we can put keywords that show inside the conversation that pops up in the notification. So in this example, we're going to use the word love. So we can say when the word love, case sensitive, is in a conversation, then we want the pop-up to then be a heart. So whenever we receive a message that has got the word love in, we're going to get the pop-ups showing in love. Let's look at an example quickly. So now we have from the same contact from before, but then the word love was inside, we have the pop-up being the heart. Let's see another one where it's a longer conversation but has love at the very end, which may not show inside the text. So here I'm sending myself a message with love at the very end of the whole conversation. It's 2 sentences long and the last word at the end is love. So I'm sharing this and then let's see. As we can see there, love is nowhere found inside the very pop-up here, but then in the entire notification there is the word love inside, so we get the notification showing up with the love emojis. So that's how to customize using the keywords feature on your phone. For Instagram and the rest, you can set them similar depending on how the notifications pop up. So you want to look at your notification panel, see how everything pops up and select particular keywords that cut across them to be able to better customize the keywords for notification edge lighting. If you didn't know these, I'm glad I was able to show you. Let's look at a quick one here where we're going to be looking at how to use the edge lighting in a different way using routines. Let me show you. So here, we're going to now use routines. So we're going to swipe down, go into settings, and we can come here into modes and routines, then go into routines. We're going to be setting up a routine that when your phone is unlocked would show you the edge lighting. because note that currently we've turned off the regular edge lighting by turning on the Edge Lighting Plus, but we can still make use of the edge lighting, and that's what I'm going to be demonstrating here. You can come here into settings, and then you can search fingerprint, and then go into your fingerprint unlock, type in your password. Once you're in here, there's several fingerprints. Here you can rename your fingerprints so that it's easy for you to know which fingerprint is which, and to even check which one is which, you can tap on check added fingerprint, and then once you've done that, you should be able to see the name of the fingerprint, and then you go to that one and change it. So currently we're going to be using fingerprint 2 for what we're using it for. Back into modes and routines here, and then fingerprint. So fingerprint, and we're going to use fingerprint 2. Touch on that, and we're saying that when we unlock the phone with fingerprint 2, then tap here, and then we want edge lighting, so we can select edge lighting effect once, and then we can select whichever edge lighting we want here. We can select that option where we get that on the side, or this. Then we can come to advanced and increase the width, low transparency, short, and done. And once you're done with this, you're going to hit on save, and then save that. With this done, when you unlock your phone now, you're going to get that edge lighting there. So here you have it. Not everything about edge lighting, but I believe some very important parts of the edge lighting that you have been asking me in the comment sections and hoping that I'm able to explain. And there you have it. I hope that this was helpful enough. Let's try to give this video 300 likes. It's going to help encourage me to keep producing and cause the algorithm to keep pushing my videos forward. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. But don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, I'll catch you all later. Peace out.